Welcome up, welcome up, welcome up. Welcome up, soul family. Welcome up. Okay, yeah, I know when I get to lying down, I start feeling really, really good. And I'm almost ready to, call it a day. You know how you feel when you're ready to call it a day. But I do have a message. And then I'll call it a night, a day night, whatever. I'll just be done for the day. You are in the right place right now at the right time. I just want to tell you that because you are. What is this by my eye? I don't know what that is. But anyway, you are. I tell you that all the time. You are always in the right place at the right time. So, I really wanted to talk about or remind you or whatever that I notice I say that a lot, whatever, and okay, but I'm gonna still say them anyway. Don't allow anyone, I don't care, anyone to hold your past over your head, okay? You're not even that same person. You know you're not that same person. You haven't been that same person for years. Let's say 15, 20, 30 years, okay? And they still talking about or want to mention something to you or put something in your face about what you did 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years ago, come on. Come on. Tell them go sit down. In fact, just look at them like, excuse me? And then turn around. Don't even respond. They know they're out of order anyway. But anyway, I want to give honor and praise to the Most High, Mother, Father, Spirit, the archangels, Metatron, Michael. I keep hearing Goddess Sophia, Goddess Isis, the Council, my ancestors of light, the 333-444-888-777-666-555 and 222-111. Yeah, so I was out and I met this older woman. Now she had to be anywhere between, let's say, nearly 70. Let's just be safe and say near 70. Okay, near 70. And we were talking about some things, and in our conversation, I began to share what my spirit was expressing for me to share with her and things. And she shared with me, or I could tell that she was really burdened about something. Mostly it's always childhood stuff. Our parents or whatever, whomever we had to forgive to move on, to move forward. So we want to attract the same people in our adult lives, okay, around us. And she whispered in my ear and told me that she used to be a prostitute. And I'm like, okay. To me, no big deal. You was a prostitute. And she just gave me a look like, that's it? Like, you're not going to judge me? That was the look. Now, she didn't say anything to me directly, but she did give me a look. I'm looking at that in my eye. And I said, that's your past. Forgive yourself. Just forgive yourself. That's all you have to do. I said, because, once you forgive yourself, God forgave you a long time ago. You're the one holding on to that. No one else is onto that but you. And I said, and if anyone throws anything in your face about what you did as a prostitute, whatever that was, leave them alone. Get them out of your system. Get them out of your circle. They don't belong there. They're not your friends. Okay? They're not for you. They're against you. They just want you to be a conversation piece to dilute their issues. Okay? The main ones always talking. The main ones who are judging you are the main ones, once again, who have something to hide. They have skeletons on top of skeletons on top of skeletons. and secrets on secrets on secrets. But to make themselves feel better, you're the obvious choice. Because to them it just seems easy, you know? Nonetheless, let them people go. Let them go. They don't mean you any good. They don't want to see you prosper. They don't want to see you grow, because then they run out of things to talk about you anyway. Now they got to figure some things out on themselves. Instead of healing themselves, they just find another victim and keep them close so they will stay where they want them to be, as being manipulated. Okay? So anyway, yeah, she had been a prostitute, and many people have done many things for whatever reason in their past, whether they were in their teens, in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, it doesn't matter. Okay? When a person has let those things go and they've learned and they're healing and going through their life process, their life journey, because that is a part of the journey, y'all. That's a part of their journey. And they're moving through it. They're moving through pain. Okay? I don't think anyone, and I'll just say this, because she's not here. All right? Obviously, she had some trauma in her life. All right? I know that she did. My spirit says she did, and she confirmed some things. Okay? So, and that she left home at 15. I forgot about that. So even in that short story, again, she had trauma in her life. She grew up with trauma. That's all she knew. So guess what she was going to attract? Hey, Johnny, I think you got it. Yeah, more trauma. I don't think anyone wants to be a prostitute because they just want to be one. It comes from somewhere. All right? About your worth and what you think you have to do to survive. And again, there's no judgment there's no judgments on that. Why? That is something they chose to do for whatever reason until they heal and walk away from it. Love yourself. And that's what I told her. Love yourself. Love yourself. Don't wait on anyone else to love you. Love yourself. Because when you love yourself, you make different type of choices for yourself because you love yourself. And when you love yourself, you will remove yourself from company in which it's not lifting you up. It's not for you. It's not reciprocity there. It's lopsided. Okay? You're worth more. You've always been worth more. And don't let anyone tell you anything different. I don't care if you are 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 155. It doesn't matter. You are worthy. You have worth. No matter what your past was. It doesn't matter. Everyone has a past. Everybody has a past. And if they tell you something different, they're lying. Everybody has some sort of past. It may look different. Okay? Some may have been a little bit more challenging than others, but the feeling is still the same. Okay? Whether it's abandonment, isolation, just feeling like you're just out there standing in rain and under clouds all the time. Like no one's listening because you don't matter. Whatever that is, that has to be healed as a child. And it may seem as if I'm everywhere, but I know those who are listening, they're following along because you understand that your past does not define who you are. It's just, some pages of your story that you're building on as you move closer and closer to your healed self, as you move closer and closer to your purpose, figuring out who you are. It may have taken you a while to figure that out. Maybe you had to go the long way around because it was a long way around lesson for you that you would never, ever, ever have to repeat. Either way, you're loved and you have always been loved. You just didn't have anyone up close showing you that or grooming that within you how to be loving yourself and what that really meant. But you are loved and you're provided for. Your past doesn't matter. Keep moving forward.